Hey, thanks for stopping by. I had plans of making a wonderful walk with me in nature, but nature had other plans and it started snowing. We had minus 29-degree weather, so I got sick. So instead of that, please join me as I show you a week's worth of speed paintings for the Doodlewash challenge that I've been doing in the month of January. Here we go. The prompt was pond. The first one is this little ducky, and I wanted to play with the textures, the brushes that I had but I've never used. So that's exactly what I did. I started with a simple undersketch drawing, and then after doing that I had a very limited color palette, and then I did play a lot with the filters, the layers at the last little bit to make it pop a little bit more. For this next one over here, I wanted to give it a more of a sketchy look, something that you could make if you were to use pastel colors or pastels. And so the prompt itself was moonlight, so I decided to do a little witchy girl. Her name was Moonlight, and I wanted to make it a little bit grounded and whimsy. It was a little bit harder to achieve that almost made a traditional look, but yeah. This next one, it's one of my favorite, even though it was really simple and really short. The prompt is puffling. I wanted to make it more simple shapes, something that you could do it with just cutting paper. It strikes me as something that you could do as a vector graphic. And I really like the flat look with line details. And this next one over here, it was the hardest one that I did. I struggled a lot with the pose, just getting the proportions correct. The prompt is ice skates. To me, the fussy edges and the high contrast screams of digital painting. So this is one of the most digital paintings, even though all of them are digital, but this is one of the ones that it is evident from the first view that is a digital painting. This is one of my favorite ones. I just ended up very textury and nice. I wanted to make it very fashion-ish, and so the prompt is hollyhock. I really like how the textures turn out. I wanted to make it as simple as possible and just utilize the texture of the brushes more than anything. So I use an oil brush, so every stroke will blend a little bit with the one below, and just use a little bit of layers to obtain that sketchiness, and then just put a little bit of details on top with a rougher pencil, and it just made it pop. Now for this one, it was almost an accident. The prompt is magnifying glass. I really like how this one turned out. It's a very sketchy doodly one. I had a complete different idea when I started it. I had thought of making it more detailed, more complex. I had imagined of doing like a blurry background and the character in front, and then almost by accident when I started doing the outlines, I just had too much fun with doing the details on the outlines, and then I just decided just to go with it. I was having a lot of trouble with that hand. Both hands are hard. The prompt is flamingo. This one is my favorite one thus far, and is one of the most simple ones. It has a very limited color palette. It has the same type of colors, and it was really simple. It just used a base coat of one color, and then filter for the details on top. I use cross-hatching pencil for the next layer, and then brush pen for the next one. And it does wonders to use filters with purple and orange on top just to give those shadows. Yeah, so thanks so much for sticking around, and sorry such a short video this time. Hopefully I'm not dying next week and I can do more. See you next time. Bye.